5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are live. What's up, everybody? How you doing? I missed you. It's been a while. It's been too long, actually. I had as you guys know, Brandon isn't here, and it's kind of bittersweet. It's kind of weird. It's actually really weird because he's my co-host, but he is actually he's in I think he said I could say it. He's in Air Force training, Special Teams Air Force training, I think. And so he's living in Texas for the next, I want to say, 6 months at least. So unfortunately, he's not going to be here with us. I asked him if we could continue doing episodes. Hopefully, we're trying to figure out how we could get him on Zoom or to call in moving forward. But for now, it's just going to be me, and I have two very special guests. But real quick, before we start, I just wanted you guys to check out the artwork. This is something that I threw together a couple weeks ago. My girlfriend got me like some cool little neon paints, so I was just bored one afternoon and I just threw it on there. It actually looks really cool under the black light. We'll have to get one. But today is a very special episode, guys. We're on episode 24, right? Production?
Yeah.
Okay, 24. And it feels like it's my first episode. I don't know why. I feel kind of nervous on this one. I think it's because my two guests are like rock stars. So we got Joshua Jaramillo and we got Antonio Aragon. So guys, these are my two of my junior wrestlers, two of my team captains. Antonio, you help the little guys out, and Josh, you pretty much you run the show at practice.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy to have you guys on. I've actually wanted you guys on like right away. But then COVID happened, and I'm like, I better play it safe. So glad to have you guys at the table.
I know I've been looking forward to being on here for a while.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, it means a lot to me, seriously. You guys really are against the grain. Like when I think about like just all the like crazy times that we've had like at practices and stuff. Yeah. Don't you guys miss it? Is it weird not wrestling?
Yeah,
for sure.
Like boring, really boring.
Is it like boring, like just stuck at the house, like
no wrestling partners, no nothing.
Oh man, I'm sorry guys. I really wish like it wasn't like that, but just think about it this way. When you guys go back, you're gonna like miss it 10 times more.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Like already, like you're just like, I can't wait.
You're gonna practice harder, hit it harder.
Yeah.
Like you've never been there before.
So real quick, what grade are you guys in? I know Josh, you're in 8th grade?
Yeah, I'm in 8th grade.
Okay, cool. And what about you?
3rd.
3rd?
Yeah.
Dang. I remember whenever I first started coaching you guys were... Antonio, you looked like you could barely walk. And Josh, you too.
Get up.
Yeah, I was in kindergarten when I started.
You were?
Yeah.
And you were... How old were you when you started?
I was like... I think I was like 7 years old when I started.
Dang. And you guys... You took 2nd at state your first year, right? Or I remember one of the years you took 2nd.
Yeah.
Because I remember you were in the finals. And then Josh, you took in state how many times?
My first year I didn't place, and then my 2 years after that I took state twice. And then these past 2 years I've been going in the 3rd, 2nd area.
Like you guys, you're always in the... I remember because... I mean, Nate's your dad. He's here with us. Nate, they're always the last ones to wrestle, huh?
Oh, yeah.
And so usually the last ones to wrestle are the ones that are in the finals or whatever.
Yeah.
So me and Nate would be like, dang, why can't you guys just lose every now and then? We're tired.
Yeah, we're always there till like 6
It's already like, 6 p.m. We're like, man, I haven't eaten all day.
Chick-fil-A after.
Oh, those are the best, huh?
12-piece chicken nuggets.
Oh, yeah, like 12-piece.
Dang, dude, you know what to get.
I gotta get like 4 sauce at least.
That's what I tell them.
Yeah.
Because they don't charge you. I'm like, I'll have 10.
Yeah, 10.
They're all, okay.
Yeah, they're okay.
I like the barbecue from there, don't you?
The honey roasted barbecue.
The
honey roasted barbecue and the Chick-fil-A sauce is what I get.
What about you?
Buffalo. I like the buffalo. Buffalo's so good.
Dang, you don't think it's not too hot?
Sometimes it can be hot.
But you get used to it, huh?
Yeah.
Do you guys like hot Cheetos? Are you guys like crazy about hot Cheetos?
I don't like hot Cheetos
fries?
or hot Takis are my thing.
Hot Takis?
Yeah. For a while I couldn't eat them though because my teeth are all sensitive from cutting weight.
Man.
They're like the candies and stuff. But I got it removed, so I've been hitting them every day.
You better calm down, boy.
Every day been hitting up the Takis.
Oh my gosh, dude. You're going to have to make weight. Just remember that a year from now. I know we were trying to gain weight, but pretty soon you're going to be like, oh man, I wish I didn't eat so much. What about you? What kind of chips do you like?
Cheetos, Takis, hot fries.
Dang, all
of them.
Lay's, onion chips.
Sour cream and onion?
Yeah, sour cream and onion.
The barbecue Lays are the best one.
Barbecue Lays?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's what I get a lot too. You know what I've been eating a lot lately, which is like not good at all, is like Pringles.
Oh yeah.
The Pringles sour cream and onion. Have you guys tried those ones?
Oh yeah.
Remember when you would eat my sister's Pringles after, and then she would lick them and then put them back in the tub?
Oh, I know. We'd be at the wrestling tournaments and your sister would just lick them and put them back in. I'm like, oh, these Pringles are so kind of soggy, but they're good.
You're like, oh, they have extra flavor.
I know. I'm like, it's a little wet, but it's all right.
I just like it for the flavor.
Yeah.
Especially the sour cream and onion.
I like salty foods.
I think normally at this time we'd be at Greater Southwest.
Mm-hmm. Dang,
That's crazy.
that's a fun tournament, huh?
That one's always crazy. The best of the best over there.
Honestly, do you guys remember when you guys were both coaching me whenever I wrestled?
Oh,
for
yeah.
it?
Oh yeah.
Was it weird? You guys were my coaches?
Yeah.
You guys are all warming me up.
I remember
you're like rubbing my arm.
I remember being all like nervous, like all hyped up. Like if I was in there.
Didn't you win or no?
Yeah, I took second. So I made it all the way to the finals, and then I got beat out by some guy. He just had more gas in the tank. I was worked out for 2 weeks before. I'm like, I think I got this. But honestly, okay, so you guys know I've wrestled my whole life.
Yeah.
I've never been as nervous as I was for that Greater Southwest.
Well, that's probably because all your wrestlers are watching you.
Because think about it. You look up to me, right? And you guys think that I'm because I'm your coach. You're like, oh, he must be a good wrestler.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
Yep, exactly. So whenever I see you guys and I have to actually perform, I'm like, oh, what if I go out there and get pinned right away? They're gonna not think I'm tough.
Yeah, when they're over there at practice, you don't get pinned and then gets pinned.
I know.
That'd be crazy.
Don't you think it's so funny though? Because I always joke around because my dad, we always tell, even your dad will tell, don't do the head and arm.
Oh yeah.
Don't do it. That's such a.
I used to.
Unless it's there. Remember we tell you unless the head and arm's there, don't do it.
Honestly, the head and arm isn't my thing.
Yeah.
The cow catcher was always my thing.
Cow catcher.
That used to be.
You used to hit it a lot, huh?
Oh yeah, that was.
But I would like when you hit it because you would hit it when we needed it.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be down by 5, all of a sudden you throw a kid.
When I was little, that was my move. The cow catcher, I would just run up to them, snap them down, and then crank it real quick.
Man.
And then after a while, when they get used to it, I act like I'll go that way and run the other way.
Cow catcher's deadly when you're younger, huh?
Oh, and then the next season, it was everyone's used to the cow catcher, C-Man mixer.
Yeah, you got to change it up.
That whole entire.
Every year, it's they learn from you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I was joking because whenever I told you guys never hit the head and arm, my first match that I wrestled at Greater Southwest, I got the kid in the head and arm. I was like, dang it, I just let everyone down.
I know the whole entire time you were wrestling, my mom's like, please don't break something, please don't break something.
Oh my god, I know, I had a surgery right before. Your mom's like, are you okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I gotta do it for the kids.
You have missing a whole side of ribs on your wrestling.
I think I remember that.
A whole rack of ribs.
I'm like, as long as I don't fall on my stomach, I'll be okay. What was your, do you guys have any matches that, you just, will never forget, kind of? A match that you won and you're like, oh, that was sick.
I don't remember one that I'd won, but there's this kid, he also the one that broke my arm. The whole entire week, it was right after, because there's a tournament, the nationals, and then after that there's another tournament. So I'm so tired that day, going to the tournament, waking up, and I go against him, and then I almost beat him, or I almost pinned him at the end. He was beating me 5-0, and then I'm riding him, following him. It was just a crazy moment for me.
It's crazy when you struggle. The more you struggle, the more rewarding it is, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What about your match? Can you think of one? You were about to say something.
Yeah, one time when I almost beat Dragon, remember?
Oh yeah, Dragon was.
Yeah.
I mean, any kid with the nickname Dragon, he's
not even a nickname. That's his name.
Oh, that's his real name.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's the third too.
Oh my god. Yeah, I remember that actually. No, you know what? So I have special matches that I remember coaching you guys that I'll never forget. And I'll start with you, Antonio. So I remember it was at, you know how we do the squirrel duels?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I remember I was talking with...
when I like made the kid do like a backflip or something?
I think so. I don't know. It was the week, so remember how I was teaching you guys when you get the double leg to lift them all the way in the air?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't know if it was one of our coaches or someone. I'm like, watch, I bet you this kid, he's going to do the double leg and lift him in the air. Watch. Just watch. And they're like, nah, in the air? I'm like, yeah, watch him right now. I'm on Tone, hit the double. And you just look at me and go, boom! And you slam him on his head and you pin him. I was like, you see? That's how we do it in Belen. And you were just like, ah, well. After, I'm like, it's okay, Tone, calm down. It's going to be okay.
You're like, did you see that, Mom?
He's like, look, Mom, I made him cry. You're ruthless. And Josh, I remember, dang, it's hard because we've had a bunch, huh? We've been through some battles. I'm trying to think of a specific kid, but I remember you hitting... I think the match that I'll never forget is like the first match that I ever saw you like wrestle.
Really?
And I think it was before I was even a coach. I went to go to a junior wrestling tournament, and I was like, "Who's that kid?" I'm like, "Who's that little kid?" And you got some kid in like the leg cradle, and I was like, "Who is this kid? What is he doing?" And you were like this. You were like watching TV,
yeah.
And you like had the kid like crying behind you, and you had him pinned, and I'm like, okay, I gotta be a junior wrestling coach.
Yeah, normally I could tell whenever I could leg cradle someone. Like I'll like double leg him. I'll be like, oh, this kid. You
could fill him out.
This kid's free. And then I'll normally start off with like locking their leg on my leg, and I'll get them down, act like I'm gonna go for a regular cradle, throw my leg over and lock them.
You set it up nasty.
And I go like that. I like watch TV, and sometimes I look back and then.
You're like, he ain't pinned yet?
I remember the first time I did it, I started watching college wrestling whenever I started doing it. And then, I don't remember.
So you just learned by watching, like, other matches?
Yeah, I don't remember specifically who I was watching, but I remember seeing it, and I was like, I showed my dad, and I was like, look at this is sick. And then I think, I don't remember where it was, I think it was in Las Cruces, and I hit it on, like, that same day, I think.
Oh
and
my gosh, dude. That takes skill to, like, just watch someone, like, on a video and just, like, teach yourself.
Me and my dad, as soon as I see something, we just practice it, you know.
Yeah.
Try and master it.
That's crazy. What do you guys think like about our practices? Do you think we have pretty good practices?
Yeah, they should be longer.
What's your favorite part? Like live wrestling?
Live wrestling is my favorite thing.
King of the Mat?
Oh, King of the Mat. I like King of the Mat too, but I'm like, now that I'm getting older, I'm like at the back, so now I'm like just sitting there like relaxing. So like
And then you're the last match, huh? Like you just have one guy.
Yeah.
And then it's usually me.
It also sucks because normally I'm with like the younger kids, but they're like bigger still.
Yeah.
So like.
Oh yeah, like you'll have like the younger, like heavier kids, huh? And like some of them like aren't that experienced, so they'll just like fall on you, and you're like, ugh.
Yeah, I remember like the first time I was like after my injury, I went for like a sweep single, and I grabbed him and picked it up. I'm like,
oh man.
What the heck with my arm, and I go. Oh my god.
You're like, whoops. Yeah, you guys have had some pretty good slams. Especially King of the Mat. I think, like, as a coach, I think some of the best matches I've ever seen are, like, at our practices. Like, because our team, like, we're good. Like, our guys, like, make each other better, don't you think?
Yeah.
Like, you have that one kid at practice that you guys just beat up.
Mm-hmm.
And at King of the Mat or whatever, that's when you, like, you know, really get to, like, go at it.
Mm-hmm. I remember my first match after my injury, I was wrestling this kid, and I wasn't doing too bad, actually. Well, actually, I was at my first wrestling tournament after was a middle school tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost my first match, but it wasn't, like, this kid randomly got, like, 5 points out of nowhere, but conveniently is at their tournament. So
the refs like just throwing him up.
And then the next day I went to a junior wrestling, and then I was wrestling this kid, and I was winning, and then all of a sudden I grab his arm, and I do the roll with like where you grab their arm and put it over your shoulder.
Chinese throw.
Yeah, the Chinese throw.
You seen that?
That was one of my sickest matches.
Boom, throw him over
that was
your
one of my sickest
when you're
wrestling matches.
When you're like.
You know
so like, let's say we're like tied up. and then like, you know how they have your hand on your shoulder? You like turn around and you grab their shoulder and like throw them over your head.
Do you know what sucks too?
My mom. Your arm, like it probably like.
Oh yeah, you either break your arm or you go over their head, huh?
My mom was so nervous she didn't even record it because she's like, because I just came out of the injury, she thought I was gonna get re-injured or something was gonna happen, so she didn't even, or like she wasn't even watching. She was just like turn around.
That's so funny that you say that because my mom. Like, because we have, like, old footage of me, like, from junior wrestling. And half of my matches, my mom will be recording, and she just does this.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, come on, Josh, and then I'm like, you didn't even record me.
Yeah.
So we need to, like, almost, like, have our moms have someone else record us.
You know, I always see kids at wrestling, like, their dad has, like, a tripod, and it's like right there on the mat, so you, like, see it. It's, like, exactly, like, right there.
And then when they slam, you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, GoPro.
GoPro, yeah.
Too bad we couldn't put a GoPro like on you guys while you're wrestling.
I saw one where this
like
kid he had the GoPro
or like a camera drone under us.
Yeah, or something so you could like literally just see them in the air. Boom.
I saw like he had a GoPro on the side and then he some kid double legged him into the camera.
Are you serious?
The tripod was crushed.
Dang, dude, that's actually pretty cool footage though.
Yeah.
Dude, when we go back into it, we're gonna go hard, okay? Like we're gonna like just full throttle. Well, you're already getting ready to get practice with a lot of the older guys and stuff. But and then now it's your turn to step up to the plate. Start being like what Josh was. Start running practices. Say, hey, we need to stretch out. Quit messing around over there. Say, quit picking your nose.
The little kids, I'll be mid wrestling match. I'm like, hold up. And there's some little kid over there picking his nose.
Oh my gosh.
Picking his nose, and some other kids over here handstand against the wall.
Oh my gosh.
I go over there.
Some kids are just like so crazy.
I go over there and they're like, and then start wrestling.
It's crazy to think that we had over 80 kids on our team. That's a lot of kids.
Especially because like the room's not like super big either.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, it actually is big, but there's so many kids in there that it seems like it's like small.
Yeah, because like there's only a couple of circles, so like there's like some kids in the middle of the circle. You're over here doubling, pinning some
falling on another kid,
pinning some kid with their foot in some other kid's face. Crazy.
Smelling everyone's farts.
Yeah.
Oh, he throws some sick ones.
Yeah, he does. Earlier he was throwing the.
When you see Antonio start turning red, you gotta just walk away.
Or just like
just plug your nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna that's like your signature move if you're wrestling, huh? If you got him, if you need to get a pin, just get him. They just pass out on you.
Oh, the double chicken wing, you have your butt in their face.
Oh,
There's like no. They're trying to fight the smell. They're just.
Oh man. I was just thinking like wrestling. Like, don't you think? Like out of all the sports, it's like the toughest for sure.
Yeah.
Like even football is up there, but wrestling's a different kind of like tough. Like it's just you and one other guy, you know. And like if you get hurt, it's like you gotta just suck it up, Like Josh, like you had your arm pop out of place, and then like you're wrestling like 3 tournaments later.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta just have like a different kind of like mentality, huh?
Yeah.
And it's like you either have it or you don't. But
I know for a while after like my injury, I didn't like I wanted to go back obviously, but I was scared to for a while. But then after watching college wrestling,
they find out they have like 2 torn meniscuses and they're like still wrestling. You're like
I saw this thing. I think he was like Spencer Lee saying he was like wrestling with no ACLs or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
He like had like no kneecaps, something ridiculous.
He like wrestling with no leg.
He has like big old bandages on.
Yeah.
You're like, but yeah, it's tough for sure. But then like, I think Dan Gable said like once you wrestled, everything else is easy. Like if you like do any other sports and like I remember I used to play all the sports like you guys, like baseball, football, all that. And like we would be at baseball practice like after wrestling season, and the coach is like, "We're gonna make it a hard one. We're gonna make you run 4 laps today." And everyone's like, "Oh man!" And I'm like, "You guys are a bunch of babies."
Yeah,
I'm used to running like 15 horseshoes.
I remember like my
200 push-ups.
My first years of wrestling, like we would have practices where it only condition like the whole entire time, and it was like for like a week.
Yeah.
And like a lot of kids quit, but I don't know what was wrong with me. But I still stayed.
Yeah.
And
well, see, you've learned to like adapt like in tough situations. Like you guys both, like you've been a part of practices where half the kids are like, you know, wanting to like throw up, and probably even you guys too, you know, and you're sweating and you're like, oh, is it water time yet, you know? And I'm like, no, you got to do more flying fish. And you just look at me like, oh. But then think about it, like, you know how when you're in the third period, or like when it's overtime and the other kid's sweating in the corner like crying and he's like, oh, I'm tired. And then like you like train yourself like, oh, I've been here before, you know, we do this at practice all the time, I'll be fine. And then you watch the other kid and he's like freaking out. That's the best feeling, huh?
Yeah.
Like, don't you think, like when you see the other kid crying and you like feel good, you're like, oh, I got this.
Like the crying just makes you feel good.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you already know you got him beat in the head, huh? That's why I say like the first like tie up like means everything.
Oh yeah.
Cause wrestling, like, it's like an unspoken thing that like it's like 50% of the battle is like mind games. You know, like if someone ties up with you and they do it rough, you're like, oh man, you know. So if you do that to them right away, you break their spirit.
For a while, like I was like, so I was used to winning for a while. Like when I was a state champion and everything, I was all cocky and everything. And then for a while, I wasn't used to losing and stuff. And then for a while, like my mom would tell me like, you're already scared before you even go in there, and you're not gonna win if you already think you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
So for a while I had that mentality, but after for a while, like because I'm not like at the top anymore, I've learned to lose and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get back on top.
Hey, dude, you don't deserve to be a champion unless you've lost a couple battles, you know? Like, you gotta learn how to lose before you can win, really.
Yeah.
Because, like, think about it. Like, in life, like, if you fail at something or if you mess up, what are you gonna do? Just cry and throw a fit and quit?
Yeah.
You know, like if you have a hard day at work, you're gonna be like, oh, I quit this job. It's just, my manager's mean to me. You say, heck no, I'm gonna get back up, huh?
They don't pay me enough.
Yeah, they don't pay me enough. Oh.
No,
Is that what you're gonna say, Antonio? I need more money.
I need more money.
Sign more checks, please.
Yeah. $20 an hour.
Dang, Antonio, high roller over here.
Balling. You know, I've been thinking for a while. When we get back into wrestling, we're gonna go to the tournament that I broke my arm to, and it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be like redemption.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be.
I remember that day.
Revenge.
That day I was wrestling so good. One of the best wrestling I've done in a while.
Oh, you were on fire. You guys were both on fire. You're going upper body. I was like, dang, you're.
Yeah, that was like I started leg riding. Like, Before I broke my arm, like because I was watching Dayton Fix and he's a big leg rider, and I started leg riding. So I was like that whole entire day I was trying to leg ride and stuff and trying to do new stuff.
Just like get out of your comfort zone.
I started doing the inside trip, like the underhook inside trip.
Yeah, where you step over.
That's also what broke
and just go down with it.
That broke my arm.
I know, because your arms got trapped, huh?
My arm just got trapped, and then when I hit the floor, his arms crossed, and it just popped out.
Oh man, that was rough. I remember that match. You took it well though. You took it like a champ. Cause I was looking at your arm and it was all poking out. I'm like, oh man.
I remember I wasn't even
for a long day.
I wasn't even like crying because it like hurt. I was like.
You were just kind of more in shock.
I was in shock. Like, when am I gonna wrestle again? Am I gonna ever come back?
Yeah, because it was at the beginning of the season. Kind of remember? Were you there?
It was before the
season. You were watching that match, huh?
It's before the season even started. It's before the season even started because it's the preseason duels. So that's when it happened.
That's a crazy tournament, huh? Because like Texas goes. Remember you had some battles with Texas kids. Powa. And then you have Arizona. Like Phoenix kids go.
I remember the Powa kid that went against.
Yeah, I remember you said that tournament was going to be big.
Yeah, and it's cool because like we all like it's like the hardest tournament right off the bat. So you go and you get spanked. Like, no matter what, you're going to have at least one tough match.
Yeah.
And then when you start regular season and you just start throwing kids around, you're like, this ain't even that bad.
Team New Mexico.
Yeah. All of them. Like, the best kids, like that you have to worry about in New Mexico are, like mediocre compared to some of those kids. Because, like, some of those teams, they'll travel all around the country. They're like, yeah, we're going to Louisiana next, and then we're going to go to and we're like, what the heck? You're like, I'm just going to go to Silver City. I thought that was far.
And like Santa Fe, that's the longest.
Yeah. No, we're gonna have fun for sure. I think like we're like Belen, like we've like made a reputation for ourselves, huh? Like now it's like because we like tell you guys like you're gonna be that guy that they're like, oh, I got that Belen kid right off the bat, you know. And like at the beginning,
the morning,
yeah. Oh
wrestling,
man, I just ate. I got Antonio.
Wrestling in the afternoon, like beginning.
I got
like,
Aragon.
in the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
It's hard, huh?
Yeah.
Especially at the end of the day after you've had like 2 hot pickles and 5 bags of hot fries.
No, I don't eat because my stomach's all turned. Like especially in the morning, because like if not, I'll feel sick. So I don't eat. I'll eat until I get my first match done, and then I'll eat something.
You got to get your nerves out, like your jitters out, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like in high school they buy you breakfast sometimes. Sorry. And they would buy us sometimes like unhealthy breakfast. Like they're like, we got the king breakfast at McDonald's, and everyone's all eating it. And then everyone like wrestles horrible the first match. I'm like, why do you think we're eating garbage?
They think like people swim before tournaments. I never swim because it always makes like me tired whenever I swim.
Like swim like the night before?
Yeah, like when you stay at a hotel.
Oh yeah.
Kids always swim in
Oh
like the
man,
pool over
that'll
there.
mess you up.
It is fun, but like.
You feel it the next day.
Do you know what sucks? So like I would never
Like the
swim
water.
I would never swim in the water. I'd never swim in the water. And then it was great because this past weekend we were staying at hotels and I could actually swim, and it felt so weird. It felt like I was at a tournament. Like the next day I'm like, oh shoot, I need to get out. I need to go to a tournament. I have a tournament tomorrow. And I realized.
Yeah, because the only time that we like are staying in hotels is like usually when we're wrestling, huh?
Yeah.
That's fun though, huh? When you're like with your team.
Yeah.
Like remember like the night before we all go eat out at, like Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh yeah, that's always my favorite.
And we watch the UFC fights.
Ooh,
Do you guys still watch UFC?
Oh yeah.
Did you watch UFC?
No.
Did you see that?
Did you watch? Yeah, I know you watch Connor.
Yeah, Connor.
You like Connor, huh?
He got
I know you like
smacked.
Connor.
He got smacked by Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, he did.
I've honored Dustin Poirier. Like I saw like this poll on Instagram. It's like Conor McGregor or Poirier, and I voted for Poirier. And it was like everyone's like 28 Poirier to 75 Conor McGregor, and look, slept.
Caught him, dude.
He gets slept.
He caught. Did you know they just announced they're gonna fight again?
Really?
Because Poirier. So they asked Poirier. They're like, "Do you want a title fight or do you want to fight Connor next?" And he's like, "I want to fight Connor." Because he gets money.
You know who?
Smart guy.
I'm trying to think.
He's like, that belt?
I'm trying to think.
I want to make millions.
Charles Oliveira. He's
nasty.
a monster.
He's this guy. He does jiu-jitsu, huh?
Yeah, he's like the only guy I feel like could be.
He looks like a.
I feel like he's like
an alien.
Yeah, he's very.
Like when he goes out there, he's like.
I've seen.
He gets you.
I've seen him like hop on people's back, like on their back with the chokehold, and they're like standing up still, and he's on their back choking them out, and then they hit the floor, and he's like.
What would your style be, Antonio? And then I'll go to you next. What would your like fighting style be? Like, would you be like the quiet guy who like goes out and then goes crazy, or would you be like the flashy guy, like, what's up? Hey, sweetheart.
Probably.
I already know what you're gonna say. Quiet? That's good. Like humble, and then after you win, then you go like, what's up?
Yeah, that's how I'd be. But I feel like if I were fight, I'd be more like a wrestler. Like, I'd like take them down, beat them down.
For sure.
I'm tired.
Like wrestlers have a big advantage because you can teach a wrestler how to box, but you can't teach a boxer how to wrestle. I mean, you can, but it takes years and years of wrestling to know.
Because they're used to, like, the...
Yeah, because, like, when you're wrestling, it's hard, right? Like, you have to know where to go and how to move their body. With boxing, it's just, 1, 2, slide your head.
Do you see the thing that Jordan Burroughs might go to UFC?
Yeah, but he won't.
No.
He's
Really?
too scared, yeah. Well, he's been teasing it, but I think he said his wife won't let him. She's like, I don't want you. She's like, you're already, setting an inspiration like for wrestling.
Yeah.
Because Jordan Burroughs, he is wrestling, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have you seen Jordan Burroughs?
No.
You have. I showed you him.
I don't think he watches a lot.
What about AJ Ferrari? I showed you guys him before this.
Oh yeah.
What did you think of him?
Yeah, and then like on Instagram it had like an engine sound, revving an engine.
Like the Ferrari.
Yeah,
My guy is
AJ
stacked.
Ferrari.
And he's like that.
Yeah, he is stacked. He was like, and he's.
Can you believe that kid
stacked.
is only like 6 years older than you? He looks like a freak, like the Hulk.
I know. I think it's great.
I think you guys could get there if you work hard enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like just shredded at least, like real shredded. Like you guys, by the end of season, usually you guys could climb the ropes like with no hands pretty good. Like I see you guys just have your feet out climbing the ropes.
Where are the
One
ropes
time
again?
when I tried
missed
to-
those.
You missed the ropes.
Yeah.
When I try to climb.
He's all
the rope-
daydreaming. He's like, oh, those are good times.
With, like,
I miss
no
them
hand.
too.
I'd like go like almost there with no hand.
Mm.
Like I could almost do it.
I could climb them. So you know how there's a bunch of ropes, right?
Mhm.
I could grab 2 and turn upside down and climb them backwards, like upside down. Probably not anymore. I'll probably fall
Spider-Man.
and crack my neck up or whatever. But
You're like, look at this guy.
oh, watch, guys!
He falls down. Ooh.
Fall on some kids.
He's like, you're gonna do it, Coach Nate or Coach Josh, and then he just falls on you.
We have some pretty good coaches, huh? Your dad,
That's it.
Nate, he's our production today.
I'd say we have some of the best coaches in Mexico.
Oh yeah, I think like what like helps us out so much is like the coaches like actually like have relationships with each kid.
Mhm.
Like we know what makes them tick. How to like I'll coach you differently than I coach Josh.
Mhm.
Like cause I know like Josh he wrestles a certain way, so I'm not gonna like I don't gotta get Josh overly hyped up and get him like we gotta go.
Mhm.
Like you're better. Like you already know what you gotta do.
Yeah.
It's more like I just point out things in a match, and you just like will take them or you know and not. And then with you, I sometimes I'll slap you before your match. I'm like, you gonna go get
Oh,
him?
I love when you rub my arms. or
Yeah?
what you do.
Just like wait, I do that to all you guys though,
Yeah.
huh? Like I'll kind of just like warm you and then I'll like
Mhm.
slap you and then give you one little slap. Like
I know.
this.
I can't wrestle without my dad. I need to get used to that though. Without
Yeah.
wrestling with my dad, especially going into high school.
Mhm.
So
I had a hard time with that too, cause just like your dad, my dad coached me my whole career, and then he didn't coach me in high school.
yeah. I was
But he could still coach you like from the crowd.
yeah.
Like you could still look at him and
Yeah.
because that's what I would do. Like, I mean, some of my coaches would get mad, like Julian or Lee. Like I love Julian and Lee. They're like literally like my favorite coaches. But I would still hear my dad's voice over them.
I honestly,
Stick 'em! I'm
I
like,
don't,
"Yeah."
I don't even listen. I don't even listen to my dad. I just feel like I have to have him there.
Mhm.
I don't know why. Like the only time I listen to him is like, "Get your head out of here," and then I'm like, I
Yeah,
had tears in my eyes. Ooh.
it's those little battles you'll overcome.
Mhm.
So then that's gonna be your new challenge now. So like now you have a new challenge to overcome. You gotta just
Mhm.
get used to that. It's part of growing in the game. Your dad will still be there, like it's not like he's right there, and you gotta just kind of just adapt. And who knows, he'll probably be a coach. I wouldn't be surprised if your dad goes up with you all the way. I mean, he's in my as the right hand guy in junior wrestling. So,
Mhm.
and then Antonio, we got a long journey ahead of us, dude.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff to. We've already overcame a lot, but we got to win that state title for you, huh?
He's gonna be doing leg cradles next season.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
gonna have leg ride, double chicken wings, all
Leg
that.
rides.
Yeah, underhook. What else? Fireman's. You guys.
What's
no,
that?
you
What's
hit
that move
fireman
I
or
used to
no?
always
Yeah,
do?
I hit it
last
sometimes
year?
on practice.
I like fireman.
What's that move called that I used to always do last year?
Which one?
Like,
What do you do?
Like on the top or like takedown?
think
Snap down. Or
think
no?
so. I don't know.
Or duck under.
Yeah, duck under, something like
You
that.
do the duck under.
Well,
Good.
the slide by. The slide by is like one of my favorite moves.
Oh yeah.
Like my dad showed me it before, and I was like, so what I do, I push against them, keep pushing them until they get all mad and they push back at me, throw them. Because sometimes you'll catch them so fast they go, they hit the floor.
Yeah.
And
And
then you- and
you don't
then
even
you-
have to use energy, huh?
Uh-uh.
You're just like.
You
Gotcha.
just throw it over.
Don't you think like Bull in the Ring? You know how we play that game? Don't you think that helps you out a lot with like
the one
shucks?
where you have, like,
Because you get used to putting pressure on them. Remember with no hands?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
And then you let them go by.
Yeah.
So like in a match, you do the same thing, but then you have your hands. So it's like way easier.
Yeah.
Or you just throw them out of the mat. And
Yeah.
Just get them.
Just throw them, huh? And then you walk, and then you gotta hustle back, huh? Like if you go out of
Yeah.
bounds, like that's like the number one thing I get on you guys for. I'm like, if you go out of bounds, you're freaking sprinting back to the middle.
Mhm.
Cause like that just like another thing, like another head game. Cause when they see your opponent like sprinting back and like getting ready to go, they're
Yeah.
like, oh.
There's another thing about Jordan Burroughs is like I've realized he's like on the floor. He's like on the
Mhm.
floor, and he like still has so much momentum to
Mhm.
shoot at
He
them.
springs.
Yeah, he springs at them.
Like a rabbit. Are we good?
Yeah.
Are we still recording? Okay, cool.
So he's like
that's how Ferrari does it too, like they're like that.
Yeah, I saw him because I got to see him wrestle when we went in the restaurant. I saw him wrestle. He's
Ferrari?
Like, yeah, he's like on the floor. He's like studying him. He shoots at him real quick, like fakes him. It's crazy.
Like, what are you gonna do? You can't get past that guy. He's like a bull.
Mm-hmm.
So when he's just like that, it's like all he's gonna do is just wait for you to make a mistake and get you.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but it's gonna be fun watching you in high school. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to it. I'm gonna go to a lot. I'm gonna try and make it to a lot of your tournaments.
Okay.
You know, so like me and your dad will probably be in the stands. We'll like be your coaches off the mat. You know, like we'll talk to you in the bleachers and be like, look, you know. And then when you go out there, you just like be fine.
Make random codes up.
Yeah. And then hopefully.
Code red.
What?
Code red.
Code red, dude. We're gonna hopefully get like some live wrestling in this summer, maybe, you know. Even if you find like someone with a gym or something, like just real small, and just get you guys like muscle memory back.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you're already gonna probably practice like with some older kids, maybe, huh?
Yeah.
Like this summer. That's good. We'll get you like on a lifting program, and just hit it hard. Okay. Just like feed you like just protein, like you're gonna have protein coming out of your ears after the summer. And then you could still get away from eating hot Cheetos for another couple of years, maybe. We'll, you know, let it slide.
That was crazy. I like hardly even wrestled in middle school.
You're like, huh?
I wrestled like 3 duels in middle school, and that's about it.
Mhm. Don't you think junior wrestling's way more competitive?
Oh yeah.
I think junior wrestling's like almost just as competitive as high school.
Cause like
seriously,
once you get old, you like just let wrestling slide.
The only kids I lose to in
middle school kids, it's like not that tough, huh?
The only kids I lose to in middle school the kids I wrestle in junior.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
There's a couple of kids I'd run into in middle school that I'd wrestle in junior, and those are the only kids I'd lose to.
Yeah, because there's just so many, like the brackets are so much bigger.
Mm-hmm.
The club leagues, like the coaches are legit. It's not like, you know, just like some teacher that volunteers like at the middle school, like like they can't give their full attention to it, you know. Like your middle school coach, he like did what he could. Like he was actually like, you know, like he was there. He had a program and stuff. I give props to anyone who just shows up and is willing to be a coach, because just to show up and do practices and all that, it takes a lot of energy. But it's just like a lot harder. Like I think like with club leagues, like you could have way more coaches, you know. Like in middle school, you have like 1 coach or 2 that are, and then like in junior wrestling, you'll have like how many coaches do we have? Like 15 coaches?
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah, we have like 12 coaches. That's a lot.
We have a lot of kids though.
Yeah.
Running our classes.
And it's not enough. Like I feel like we need more.
Yeah.
Because think about it, 80 kids, or 85 kids, huh?
Well, 1 coach to 5 kids.
Oh yeah, so they only allow 1 coach to 5 kids. So think about it. Like if 2 kids are wrestling at the same time, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like that's why like for the tournaments, like me and like your dad will like literally lose our voice every tournament.
Oh yeah.
And then I show up to work the next day. They're like, "Dang, bro, were you partying all weekend or what? You sound rough." I'm like, "No, dude, I was coaching
wrestling tournament."
I'm like, Antonio
Like,
wouldn't get off wouldn't freaking pin that kid right away, so I had to yell at him. Just kidding.
You're like,
Stick
You're like, were you wrestling or something? Nah, I was coaching.
They're like, yeah, okay.
His move was head and arm.
Oh, Antonio would smack that head and arm, huh?
Yeah. Oh, and then I used to wrestle the head and arm kid. That's what I used to call him.
Is it the one kid from Wolfpack? Or which kid? Oh no, he was wearing black, huh?
Yeah, he
would always get that.
He always wore black.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
And it was scary because like you knew he was gonna do it, but still he would get it sometimes, huh?
Yeah.
Sometimes I let kids get head and arms on me because I love when they hit it and I just roll through and stick them right there.
Oh, that's the best feeling, huh? When you just give it to them and you know you can roll through with it.
You know, I also love this move. I think it's called Gilly or something like that.
McGillies?
McGillies, yeah. I love that move. You put your leg in.
It's like on the outside, huh?
Yeah, you're like sticking them back there, and they're like your body's all twisted.
I used to always end up in that because like you know how like when someone gets a single leg on you and you get the wizard, and like so you're side by side, and so like if we go down to the floor, I would just hook that leg, and then I would hit the McGilly like every time. It would work. Because like me and you are the same, like, and even you too, Antonio, like we're like real like skinny and lanky, so like we have to like have more technique in a way. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like we can't just muscle everyone that we wrestle. We have to like actually be able to shift their, momentum and like really like kind of like just put minimal effort into getting our takedowns. Like that's why shuts work the best for us.
Yeah.
Ankle picks.
Mhm.
Ankle picks is fun. I like ankle picks.
Yeah, ankle picks are good.
It's like zero effort, huh?
Mhm.
Just grab the ankle and
I
fall
saw
on the
him
back.
Fix was like he got up, so he was like he's holding down right here, and then he's like down here, and he like dropped on his head and picked up the ankle, and like he like flipped out of it. I don't even know. He was like, but Yanni Diakomohalis is one of my favorites
Yanni?
to watch.
Oh yeah, he's crazy.
I'm sad I didn't get to see him this season because I'm pretty sure he's doing Olympics.
Yeah, he's
wrestling.
like way beyond
Uh-huh.
like he's like at the highest level.
Yeah, he's doing Greco, freestyle, all that stuff.
It's crazy.
Freestyle is fun as well.
Yeah, freestyle's fun.
Hmm.
I always like folk style the best though, just cause, freestyle is like you have to really have like gut strength. Like when you take someone down, you have to really be able to turn them.
I never liked Greco because I've always I like upper body stuff, but I always like to like do double legs and single legs and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, what are your guys? Change it up. I'll start with Antonio. I'll go to you. So, who is your favorite? And we kind of talked about it before. Who's your favorite superhero?
Oh, superhero, like on the wall?
No, just in general.
Oh,
Because I ask everyone on my wall, so I already know which one you wanted on my wall.
I need it.
But like, if you're gonna be one, like,
B1?
yeah, like you gotta have that power. Who would you be?
I gotta have that power?
Like, think of all the Avengers. Think of like, there's some good ones out there.
Trying to think.
Probably Tobey Maguire. Spider-Man.
Oh, that's a good one.
I like Tom Holland's better, but
Tom Holland pretty cool, but the childhood one.
No, Tobey Maguire, the first one.
Yeah, he's the childhood.
I'm kind of with you on that one. I like him the best.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That one's hard.
If Spider-Man didn't exist, it'd be Captain America, but I'm gonna go with Spider-Man.
That's a good choice. What about you?
I've been thinking. I don't
It's
really-
hard, huh?
Yeah, I'm like trying to think.
I think you would be like Iron Man or Hulk.
There's like even like the Fantastic
I don't know.
Four, like Mr. Fantastic.
Like I like Doctor Strange. I also like Black Panther, like all his gear,
Oh,
like the
Black
nanotech,
Panther.
all that.
Black Panther's sick.
Yeah,
Black
he's
Panther's
sick.
sick.
He has the sickest like costume.
Yeah, he does.
Like the
one,
all black. He looks like Spider-Man
Like he
kind
puts
of.
on his chain and it goes all the way down into his.
That'd be sick if they made one like in real life and it's actually like really sharp.
That would be sick.
That would.
Damn.
I also like the Winter Soldier, Bucky.
Oh,
yeah,
with the
his-
robot arm?
I just think with like the robot arm, imagine that could be like in real life as well. Like there's a lot of people with like robot arm. That's crazy.
Yeah. Imagine just
That could.
you can arm wrestle anyone you want.
Yeah.
You just have to wear long sleeves so they don't know. Just go
Turn it up.
It's like your arm feels cold.
I know. I think I would probably be Doctor Strange. Cause think about it, like he could do anything he can imagine.
Like
pretty
he
much.
could teleport.
He could turn himself into like thousands. Like remember?
Oh
how-
in Infinity War
Yeah.
where he tricks him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or he could like you. Let's say like you were running at me, I could just open up a dimension and
Yeah.
like make you go in it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be pretty sick.
Especially
But
the time stone.
I think the coolest one to watch, like in movies, is the Hulk. I think he's
Yeah.
sick. Like when the Hulk is just like.
Yeah,
But they didn't make a movie for him though. That's the only
I know.
Well, they did, but like,
Like
it's not
for
like
the-
that with Bruce Banner or with
Yeah,
Mark
it-
Ruffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not with Bruce Banner.
Have you guys seen Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah, that one's one of my favorite.
Where the Hulk
movies.
has all the armor on?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. That one, I like that one.
Remember when
Oh,
Thor fights
yeah.
Hulk?
Oh
Yeah.
and then they're like fighting
Yeah,
each
in, like,
other.
the
I saw
arena.
this.
In like the arena.
That
Yeah,
was
I
sick,
saw this
huh?
Me and my
Once.
friends watch that because like sometimes we do like movie nights. Like my Xbox friends, my online friends,
Mhm.
we do like movie nights and we watch that one.
Mhm.
That one was crazy.
It's nasty, huh?
Yeah.
I like when the Hulk fights that dog. Do you remember
Oh,
at the
the
end
wolf,
where he
the
fights
big
the
wolf.
wolf and
Oh,
he
yeah.
grabs it?
Yeah,
I was
he
like,
throws it and then
damn.
go down into the river.
Yeah, he gets the jaw and just cracks
Yeah.
it. It's like, dang. You don't want to mess with that guy.
The Guardians of the Galaxy movies have always been my favorite too.
I think those are my favorites
Yeah, me
too.
and my
Because
dad
they're
like,
funny,
Me and my
huh?
dad like those ones.
I think those are hilarious. Like, I like the big, strong guy with the tattoos.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Drax.
Yeah, Drax.
Yeah, Drax. Do you remember, like,
He's
I
all
think it's
dumb.
on Infinity War Endgame, and they're like, what's his name? Quill?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Remember Quill?
Quill
Him
and
and the
then-
girl are talking,
Yeah.
and the guy's just in the back, and he's eating chips.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, what are you doing? He's all, I thought I was invisible.
And then there's this meme on TikTok. It's where, so it's like while Civil War, like Thor and Hulk are. So you know how Thor and Hulk are not in Civil War?
Yeah.
So it says, meanwhile in Civil War, Thor and Hulk in Ragnarok
Oh.
fighting.
Because they're fighting each other at the same time, huh?
I don't know. I forgot why they hate each other, but because I haven't watched it in a long time. But
Yeah, I remember. Because I think the Hulk didn't like remember him
No,
or something.
he didn't. Because like after Age of Ultron, he was like in like one of the pilot or like one of the little jets, and then he like flew off. And
Were you still good?
No one knew where he was for a while, and then he landed on that island.
Yeah, like Hulk planet.
Yeah, that guy.
And he just stayed Hulk, huh?
Yeah.
So like when he's Hulk, he's like a different person, huh?
Mhm. Well,
Than
except
Bruce
for
Banner?
like Infinity War, when like he like turned into.
Both of them.
Yeah.
I didn't like.
Yeah,
I think they.
yeah.
So I think they personally, I think they ruined Hulk, and I think they ruined Thor.
Oh yeah.
Because remember they made
his
Thor
new
all
movie
fat.
coming out, Thor,
Yeah,
He's all noob 69. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get you.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, new master.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Noob
new
Master
master.
69.
Noob master.
69.
He's all, I will take you head and shove it up your butt.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's what I do sometimes. Like, did you guys see I was playing online
Yeah.
when you guys came?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll get beat by like some little kid. I'm like, I'm gonna rip your head off, you little punk. They're like, oh yeah. They're like, how old are you? Like 45. I'm like, shut up. Close, but no. Have Antonio go beat you up.
He has his the new movies coming out. Thor, God and Thunder. I think it's
Ooh,
called.
Love
yeah.
and Thunder,
Love
yeah.
and Thunder.
Yeah.
Love and Thunder.
That one's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
I
and
want to
then-
see the new Spider-Man movie that's gonna come.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
with-
I've been
It's
with
watching
like
it
far. What is it?
Far From Home.
No, that's
No.
the new one. Oh.
It's like Find a Way Home or something.
Yeah, I think it's like New Way Home.
No Way Home.
No Way Home.
Way Home.
Yeah, that's good.
It's with
yeah.
all the Spider-Mans. And in Thor Love and Thunder, he's going to be kind of teaming up with the Guardians of the Galaxy
Oh, that would be
to-
sick.
to defeat the main enemy. I don't know who the main enemy
I
is,
think the
but-
main enemy's gonna be someone crazy, huh? Because it's
Maybe
gonna be hard to
Loki.
top Thanos, huh? Thanos is good.
Loki.
I've been watching like the miniseries that they do, or like the TV series they do on Disney Plus. Like
Mhm.
they've been coming out with. Like there's WandaVision. And
Oh,
I just finished that. That
Oh
one
yeah, I
was
watched that
crazy.
one too.
That was crazy. At the beginning, I was like, bro, this show's.
Bro, that's how I was. When I watched the first episode, I was
Yeah,
like,
I was
I
like-
am not watching this ever
like-
again.
me
it-
too.
like-
me too. My
It's
friends
like
were
black and white. Did you watch it too?
Yeah,
It's like-
because I normally just watch it with my friends on the Xbox, and then the Falcon and Winter Soldier came out.
Is it good?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I'm watching it tonight with my friends. We're watching
Cool.
two episodes, because last week I wasn't there, so they didn't watch it.
Oh,
so then this
okay.
week we're gonna do two of them.
Sick.
So it's gonna be sick.
Have you seen it yet or no? The
I
Falcon?
watched like half of one episode, but I thought it was... No, I stopped.
You know what? I
'Cause
think
it
I
was
did
in the
watch a little
morning.
bit of
It
it
was
too.
in the
Honestly?
morning and I had school, so...
Oh, so
I
you
was
just
thinking-
watched it and then like...
I was thinking, I don't know why he gave Falcon the shield. Honestly, I feel like Bucky would have been way
I
sick.
know his brother.
Yeah.
Way
I would have
sick.
been like...
I think he would have been way sick
myself.
with the shield. But like Falcon, I don't really like Falcon, honestly.
His wings are pretty dope.
They are, but... And then on the Falcon and Winter spoiler, hope people watch this.
What?
Hope I'm not giving spoilers.
Spoiler alert, guys, if you're watching the Falcon.
Spoiler. So there's a new Captain America.
What do you mean?
And
Captain
there's
Britain.
there's new Captain America. He looks so weird.
What?
Yeah.
Does he have the powers and all that? Or does he just look like Captain America?
He just.
But he looks
has
like
the
a phony?
shield. He has the shield though.
Oh, is it because
It's
they went
on
back
the
and like did two timelines, so now there's
It's
like
I
two
don't know,
versions?
it might be Falcon with the
Yeah.
shield, because if he has a shield, it's probably Falcon.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's not Falcon. It's not even. He's white and
Oh.
yeah. Like,
Yeah, I don't know, cause now like all the movies
Weird.
are like doing timelines and dimensions.
Yeah,
and,
those.
You know,
so like
yeah,
anything could
tricky.
happen, huh?
No, but, like Black Widow, like she's not that like super like crazy, but like her new movie looks sick.
Oh yeah.
Like the storyline and everything looks sick. It was supposed to come out like around my birthday, so I was gonna want to like, because normally it comes out on like premieres on Disney Plus, so I was gonna
Mhm.
want to like rent it, but they like changed it to like June. So.
Yeah, it looks sick, huh? Cause like
Yeah.
she has her whole family.
Uh-huh.
Dude, you know what movie looks sick is King Kong vs Godzilla.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I want to watch this so bad. So if you know the Fortnite event where Tilted Towers gets destroyed,
It I think
looks-
so. Yeah.
it looks like I've even seen it on TikTok. It looks like King Kong is gonna win, because So you know how Godzilla looks like a lizard?
Yeah.
And the bad guy in the event looks like a lizard too. And then that
So you think they're like predicting it a little bit?
Yeah, I think they're getting it from Fortnite. So I think Godzilla gonna win. Or no, not Godzilla.
That makes sense.
Godzilla.
So this is what I think.
I like King Kong. I
think King Kong's gonna win.
I think you guys are both right. So I think Godzilla is gonna fight King Kong at the beginning, and Godzilla is gonna win, and then he's gonna realize that it's really robot Godzilla, like a fake. So like it looks like the real Godzilla, but it's like actually because that's a real monster, robot Godzilla.
Yeah.
And I think that they're gonna like try and make Godzilla look bad, so like they're gonna make it look like real Godzilla, and then I think real Godzilla is gonna team up with Kong. Like a tag team, like
that'd be sick.
Like Godzilla and Kong, you're gonna like
I was watching the trailer.
Godzilla, Kong versus Godzilla 2.
That would be sick.
No, I was watching the trailer, and at the end, it's like sick. He like Kong made like an axe with like a Godzilla scale.
Oh
so like with his like
and
when
that's
he
what
like
happened
shooting
in
out
the
his little laser things, he was like blocking.
Is that where he hits it in the air?
Yeah, he's like blocking it. He's like blocking it with the thing.
And then that's how it is in the Fortnite event. So I think Godzilla's or King
they might
Kong's
know
gonna
something,
win.
huh?
Yeah.
Maybe like one of them like is like a director. Or
There we go.
Have you guys seen? Do you guys still play Fortnite or no?
Yeah, I play Fortnite.
Sometimes you played it a lot, though.
I
huh?
play
like,
a lot.
But I can't
Did you guys see
play
the
it.
Travis Scott event?
Oh, I have the skin.
Do
Yeah,
you?
me too. It's
I don't play Fortnite,
it's
but it
so
made me want to
sick.
get it
Yeah.
because he
It's
looks
so
sick.
sick.
Have you seen it?
No.
I
He
still
looks
play
sick.
Fortnite though, but
He's like a rapper, but he like has like flames and a microphone.
Oh yeah, I like
looks
the
sick.
other style, but I kind
You
of
know,
like the regular style.
I run it with no back bling and like this like cool pickaxe. Now I'm crazy with it.
What's no black?
With the studded
back bling?
pickaxe?
Back bling,
Studded
it's like you could change different. You could change like it's like a little accessory you could put on your back, basically. So there's different ones. There's like a backpack, the star. You could
just do any accessory you want, basically.
Yeah, well, you buy a skin and it comes with the back bling, and you can mix match with different skins with it.
See, that's what's cool about Fortnite is like you can like make your character look so sick.
And then there's like these superhero skins and then you can like customize your
I want
color,
one.
and I have it, and I made it like a Spider-Man.
Oh no
Yeah,
way! He looks like a superhero.
Yeah,
I want
Spider-Man.
That's sick.
I
play
Superman.
Modern Warfare. You guys saw?
Oh yeah.
You guys gotta get it, dude. We can
I
team
have
up.
it.
We'll
You
play
know,
trios.
I was
have
gonna. Is
it.
it Warzone or
Yeah.
just Modern? I wanted to play Warzone, but I heard there's a lot of hackers and stuff.
It's overhyped. You
Yeah.
can still have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like everyone's.
It's not
Yeah, and
Modern
No, Modern Warfare. Yeah.
And I'm pretty good at
think it's
Fortnite. I have like
Warzone?
400.
I think if you're good at Fortnite, I think it'll carry over.
I
to
used
this.
I played it, but I like deleted it because I had no one to play with.
Dude.
So I'm gonna have to download it again. Wait for like
Wait,
a
like
minute.
5 days.
But,
Yeah, it takes forever
That's
to download.
that's another reason because my Xbox is so slow. It'd take
Mhm.
like 2 weeks, I swear.
You know what you should do? You should save up.
Yeah.
Save up some money. Like I think it's like $80,
Really?
and you could buy a hard drive.
Yeah.
And you could store like.
I don't even think
all
it's
kinds of
that. I
games
think
on
it's just
there.
I have like an older Xbox, so like I don't know.
Or like
it's
internet
just my
too.
Wi-Fi.
Like
yeah.
it might take a little longer.
Yeah.
Just like tell everyone to turn off their Wi-Fi for a while
Yeah.
and let it like supercharge.
Just suck it up.
Cause even mine, like I have pretty fast internet here,
Yeah.
and it takes a while.
You know, for a while, I would play on controller, and then I'd like have the TV like how you do.
Mm-hmm.
But then recently, I got a desk and a monitor and a keyboard, so now I'm hitting on the keyboard.
What?
All crazy.
Cranky 90.
You're a PC guy now.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, I mean, I don't have a PC, but I still play on the Xbox.
But
Like,
basically, you're PC though. If you're doing it like that.
Yeah.
I have a keyboard and mouse too, but
You play with? No, do you play with it or no?
no, not
Okay, gave it
really.
up for Lent.
So like, did you? Oh, you gave a PlayStation for Lent.
Yeah. So,
Good job, buddy. I was saying that's a hard one.
Yeah.
So you've been what? How long? What is it? Like a month, right? How long do you have to go
I
with
get
that?
to give it up April 6th. Yeah, I can play at April.
So on April 6th, so you just kind of like.
Yeah, I'm
play
gonna
all
go to my
day.
brother's. Gonna get all kinds of dubs.
You go to B's house or what?
Yeah.
Does he play?
Yeah.
Cool.
I play Fortnite.
Yeah, you guys gotta shoot me an invite. Also, I'll give you guys my gamer tag, okay?
Alright.
Because that's usually like when I get off work or when I'm done working out.
Yeah.
Like I'll just play
My
online.
name is
Yeah.
Wavy Edits, but I kind of want to change it.
What is it?
Change it. Wavy Edits.
Wavy Edits?
Wavy / edits.
What made you want to pick that name?
I don't know.
That's like a random name.
So
Yeah.
when I first got my Xbox,
Yeah, I never thought about it.
For Xbox, like you get like a random name.
Oh, Tonyo, I love you.
So like when you first like load in, you get like a random name, and like for my first name was like Showy Prince.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what happened to you. Maybe it just
So-
gave you a name.
No,
like,
I picked it.
Oh,
and
you
then
did?
It used to be Loke Dog 19.
You should have stuck with that one.
Loke Dog.
Loke Dog?
Loke Dog.
Dude.
And then
What's yours, Josh?
Showy Benz.
Showy Benz? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
because for a while it was like Showy Prince. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I changed it to I just kept the Showy name, and then I just add Benz because there's like this Eminem song I always sing, like it's like the 10 goes up with the Min 80, and then like there's like a Mercedes Benz,
Oh yeah.
and I was
I know what
thinking
song you're talking
the
about.
Benz 80, and then I don't know how do I sing it, so I was like, oh yeah, Benz, I guess.
Benz sounds pretty dope.
Yeah.
Like I got the Benz.
For a while I wanted to change it to like, so there's a lot of people that like have like they have like Japanese letters in their names, and there's one like a smiley face. I wanted to add it to my name, but I don't know how.
You guys should join my clan. My clan's ATG. So you know you can have a clan, and I have like 10 people in my clan.
You should,
So when we play together, it's like ATG is like full
You should
force.
put ATG Tone or something. ATG Josh.
No, that's your name. I'll take your name.
What?
You be ATG Tone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying I'm
And then-
using ATG and Josh.
So you just like it's like just like
Yeah,
basic
little,
game.
yeah, like little brackets. in
yeah,
front of your
bracket
name.
ATG
Yeah.
and then your name. Did you guys see my name?
Forgot.
Shingito.
Yeah.
Shangito.
Shangito, yeah.
7.
Shangito.
Shangito.
But everyone like online, like half the people can't like pronounce it, so
Yeah.
they just call me Shang. They're all, what up, Shang?
I know for a while, like everyone called me Snowy or something like that. Like they can't read or
Isn't
something.
it weird how we like give ourselves like our own like
Yeah.
like you just like create yourself in a different way.
Yeah.
Like what did you say yours was? Showy edits or what is it?
Or
Wavy
edits.
Wavy edits?
Yeah.
You should just be like wavy. No, you should be groovy tone. Just be like, oh,
Like smooth.
That way, like when you're online, I'll be like, what up, groovy? And then I'll call you Groovy T. What up, Groovy T?
What was the other one?
We're gonna get 10 headshots.
ATG Groovy. What about that?
Ooh,
ATG
that would be
Groovy.
For them Logo Dog.
Or you could go back to. You should be Tone Dog.
Or ATV Dog.
Or you should be Tone Deaf.
ATV Dog.
Deaf Tone. Oh, that'd be sick, dude. All right, we're gonna have a meeting after this board meeting, right? With ATG. We'll sponsor you guys.
I
We're
wanna
trying to
cha-
get a gamer
I
thing
want to
together.
change my name, but like you have to pay like $10 just to change your name. So.
No, you have to pay $5 for me. It's
Well, I
$5.
play on Xbox. So.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
for the last time I checked, it was $5. It's only $5.
Mm.
And then there was like this thing the last time I changed it. It only was $3. That they changed it to only $3. Yeah.
Like every year
That's
you get a
pretty
free change, like a thing to change your name. But
Oh, so you have to pay to change your name
uh-huh.
on what? Your PlayStation or on?
On the Xbox I had to change my name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I haven't. My name's like the same on all of them.
Yeah.
So like it's basically just Shangito 7.
How'd you come up with that?
My
name?
nickname in high school was Shangito, or was Shango. So like my grandpa used to call me Shango growing up. It means monkey in Spanish, Chango. Because he just said I was like a monkey. And then in wrestling, they like, without even knowing that my grandpa called me that, they started calling me Chango. Because you know I'm always flipping around and I'm
Yeah.
like just like crazy.
Yeah.
And so they started calling me Shango, and then like all my closest friends just like it just turned into Shangito. Like Shangito, what are you doing? So it kind of just stuck.
Yeah.
And then now it seems like more people are calling me Shang.
Shangito.
Shang Lo.
Shangito.
Shang
It's
Lo.
a shang. It's a shang. It's a shang.
Shang Shang, getting money over here. Shang Shang.
Shang.
We're gonna be balling. So what do you guys? This is the last question. This is the big one.
All right.
Are you guys ready? No, I'm just kidding. How bad do you want this job? No, I'm just kidding. This is an interview. All right, nice to meet you. Good job. Okay. So, what do you want to be? We'll start with oldest, and then I'll ask you. Okay. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Wrestler, obviously.
Okay. You want to wrestle in high school?
Mhm.
Cool.
At college too.
College wrestler?
Mhm.
That's a good one.
I've always wanted to be at that level because, like, you know, I've always looked up to them. It'd be crazy, like, people look up to you.
For sure.
Like that.
So like a full-time athlete,
Mhm.
like a sponsored athlete,
Mhm.
like kind of how Jordan Burroughs is. Like
Yeah.
you just travel and then,
Mhm.
that's a good one. What about you?
I have 3 choices. No.
So I got options, right? Let's just lay it out right now.
It's
It's all
two.
professional baseball player.
Two. So, either I'm gonna be.
Stripper. Oh.
Ooh. No, please don't. Okay.
Okay, so it's either gonna be army or football and wrestling. Or
Nice.
no, yeah, football and wrestling. So either army or football and wrestling.
Those
But
are good
football and
ones.
wrestling are combined.
Yeah, and you could
But
even do all three.
You think?
Well, you could go to college,
Maybe.
play a sport, and then be in the army.
Yeah.
That'd
That
be
is
sick.
true.
I could picture you like in a uniform.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. And then we'll get you like, you know how all the army guys have patches? We'll get you like a against the grain patch. I'll put it out there. Could you wear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
He's like, oh, yeah. He's
We'll
like,
see how many views we get. No, I'm just kidding.
He's like,
What's your opinion of
yeah,
this?
yeah.
How many cameras got?
1,000 likes.
Yeah. Hey, tell everyone to subscribe.
Subscribe to Against the Grain.
Subscribe to ATG.
Yeah, there you go. Against the Grain Custom on YouTube. So, Against the Grain Custom, some loser took Against the Grain podcast on YouTube,
Oh, really?
and they made like one video and never posted again. So, literally, like, it just like put custom behind Against the Grain, and we're just like, eh. We just like came up with it on the fly.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you just don't even think
Yeah,
about it.
Just throw it in.
Because when we first made the channel, like, we didn't think we were gonna like make any more videos.
Yeah.
So we're like, Against Grain Custom, yeah, whatever. And then now it's like
Yeah,
growing, and I'm like,
24th
oh gosh, we need to actually.
episode.
Yeah. 24.
You're like, let's just make a video, see if make money.
Yeah. We'll make the money, huh?
And,
We'll be rich someday.
and then 2 months later, dude, let's go buy microphone, PC, game
Get a
on-
Benz.
Yeah.
So also we got new
Oh,
shirts, guys. We
see.
just made these. Shout out to Luke Griego for making these custom shirts. He made the graphic art on them. They're in long sleeve right now. We're still working on the website. I've just been so busy, honestly, with work and stuff, that I'm still working on the website. So the goal is to make a website so you guys could just go to buy the merch. We have 2 shirts out, and you know, be able to just watch all the podcasts on there as well. But for right now, I'm doing it, you know, ghetto style. Hit me up. I'll meet you. Selling them out my trunk. You know, we'll do little pop-up shops here and there, like at random places. But best way to, you know, get one is just, you know, DM me at your size, and we'll figure out a way. I could ship them. Tomorrow I'm shipping about 5 of them out of state. So I'm, you know, more than willing to meet you guys halfway and, you know, get you guys your product. And, like, you know, our main thing is, like, the podcast. Like, this is, like, the bread and butter. Like, this is where we have fun and stuff. But, you know, I just thought it would just be cool to just start making shirts and, you know, just, like, put our brand out there, you know, Against the Grain. You know, like Antonio, Josh, like, we're against the grain. We're leaders, you know. We're not afraid to, you know, go through, you know, tough things and come out on top. You know, like, whenever, and we're not like followers, you know, when everyone's like,
Yeah.
you know, like in practice, like if everyone's like, oh, let's, you know, take the easy way out, let's cut the corner. You're the guy that says, no, you know, you guys are all cheating or doing that.
Yeah.
I know what I got to do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more just like a mentality, guys. Leadership, you know, not afraid to be weird, stand out. You know, not afraid to, you know, come up with some crazy names on your gamer tags. But no, I appreciate all your guys' support. We hope you guys, you know, continue to follow us, try and share our videos. You know, I know it's I don't know, it's kind of difficult to just share a bunch of videos, but really it's actually not, you know. Just throw it out there to your friends, have them subscribe, ring the bell. And who knows, maybe we'll get Josh and Antonio back on. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You guys have a good
That
time?
would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do like a wrestling edition. We'll have wrestle-offs on the podcast. Just kidding. Right on, guys. Oh,
right.
what's your, do you guys want to say your Instagram or your gamer tag again? What's your gamer tag so you can have everyone follow you?
Wavy, so capital W, wavy / edits, and then 4. Wavy / edits 4.
Cool. Follow this guy, game up with him. You throw down, I heard you get some headshots, huh?
PS4.
PS4, yeah. Heck yeah.
My Instagram is Joshua_Jaramillo 4367.
Heck yeah. And guys, if you guys want to keep up with these guys, you know, wrestling career, they both got a, you know, long journey ahead. I'm going to try and, you know, start recording some videos and putting them online or something, make them available. And, follow Belen Jr Wrestling. So if you guys want to support Belen Jr Wrestling, contact me or, any of the coaches that and, help the program grow so we could, continue to get these kids cool gear. I'll show you shirts that we got you. We try and get the kids gear and just, be able to make them look fresh out there on the mat. So, yeah, we got all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, guys, thank you again. Like and subscribe, baby.
Like and subscribe.
Link in description for the merch. Copy.
Yeah. Say hi to the ladies.